Hi everyone, welcome to Code with Baby. This is Sarah Tori, and today actually both babies are taking a nap, so hooray for mommy. So I'm going to start this video by showing you a couple of exercises I did with my husband last night in Java. I've been taking this Java course with Marcus Beal through Free Code Camp, and that's been great. So I wanted to, halfway through the course, kind of put some of the stuff that I've learned into practice. So I'm not going to explain everything from zero for this particular video, and the reason being is I am learning as I'm going. So this is mainly just a practice of what I have learned so far. So we're going to start writing some code. Before you do that, I wanted to explain to everybody, because this is not available in all of the tutorials that you might see. On how to, get your IDE that you want to use. I am using IntelliJ IDEA, and I really like it. You can use other programs. You can even use VS Code if you like. Just make sure that whatever program you're using, whatever tool you're using, it's compatible with Java. I do have the ultimate version, which you can get a free trial for, but then eventually you'd have to pay for it, and I believe it's pretty expensive. But you can also use the community version, which you can download and use it for free. The difference between the two is that the ultimate version has more options in terms of auto-completion and auto-correction. And if you're planning on writing a lot of Java, eventually you may want to get this, because it is really nice to have the option of the IntelliJ helping you with your code. So I have mine open already. You can go to File, New, and start your project. I'm starting my project with Maven. Next, your group ID is going to be your domain name in reverse order. I'm going to make one up, and I'm going to call it Java Baby. And your artifact ID is the name of your project, basically. As you see, I don't need any spaces between the words. Just click Next, and you are done. So it's complaining because I already have that file, but I'm going to overwrite it. Once it's opened, you can see that you already have some folders here. We're not going to need the idea folder right now. So go to Source, Main, right-click on Java, New, and we're going to start with the class. So as Marcus explains, the classes in Java are like paragraphs of the book. So you have many paragraphs in your book, you're going to have many classes, and your classes can have different, what they call access modifiers. They can be public, private, default, protected. So right now we're going to do public classes. And the name of your classes start with an uppercase letter. So anytime you start a class, the name has to be an uppercase. And then under that, I'm going to start with public static void method, main, I need parentheses, and inside of this I want to have a string, and it's going to be arrays, so I need my square brackets and args for argument, and you can actually spell out the word argument. Now down here I'm going to create another class called baby, and well, let's name it Lulu, why not? Baby Lulu, and it's going to be a new baby. Again, because anytime I refer to my class, that class has to be in uppercase, so you can kind of see that. It's complaining because I have not created the class name baby, but we'll get to that in just a moment. And then Lulu is my baby. So my baby is going to have a name, and we're going to name her in a string, Lulu. And in IntelliJ, if you press Shift Command Enter, it will complete the line for you. So if it is something that is complaining about and it is in red, or it's highlighting it in red, you can always try the Shift command and Enter and see if that completes it for you. And then if it stops, nagging. And Lulu is going to have an age. We're going to say she's 2. Let's say 1. And then we're going to, of course, she needs to eat. So we're going to say eat. And actually, that doesn't need. We're going to give it like 5 meals or spoonfuls or whatever. So anytime you have a red, you can, let's see if this works. For some reason, nope. Okay, so anytime you have a red, you can actually click on it and there is a red light bulb opens and it gives you an option or several options of what you need to do to fix it. So since we haven't created the class baby, it's saying you need to create that class. So we can go ahead and create my class baby. And actually, let me see. Let's name the package children. If that works. Okay, yep. So I've named my package children just because we may talk about more children later on. So it already created the public class of baby. So then we can go back and see what else do we need here. So if I go back to my main method or main class, then I can, yeah, cool. Okay. So for name, oops, same thing. You click on it, just single click, and then it says create field name in baby. Okay. And it's going to be a string. It's already set, so I don't need to do anything. I go back to age. Try this. Why it's giving me a hard time here. Oh, I got to do it later. Okay. Create field age. Okay, and age is going to be an integer, so that's great. And then I'm going to start by age 0. And then going back to this again. And lastly, we get to eat, and we're going to create the method for eating. And we're actually, I'm going to not do this for now. Public void eat. I'm actually going to do this a little bit later. Okay, cool. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'll go down a little bit. So for eat, it's going to be an integer, and then I'm going to, instead of I'm going to do number of, and this is in camel case, number of spoonfuls. So we're going to give him some spoonfuls of whatever food. And down here, we're going to do a for loop of, oops, go back. For I. If I put for I and tap, it starts a for loop for me already. And now here, I'm going to put down if I is less than the number of spoonfuls. And that's good. And then it just adds 1 to each spoonful. And then down here, I'm going to put a print line. So I think this was a shortcut that my husband put on IntelliJ. So I just basically put PL and it prints out the line for me. But if you don't have it, that's not a big deal. You just type system.out.print line, print LN, and inside of it, you basically put whatever you want. So here in this case, I'm going to just do num. And that's it. Oh, so you see there's a red here. So I'm going to do Command Shift Enter. And here it is. Now I'm going to go back to my main method. And here I can run it. So I'm going to run it and see what happens. Didn't like something. Let's see, what doesn't it like? What does it like? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes, of course, because I need my parentheses there. Okay, cool. Let's use that. Yay. Okay, so it has 5 nums because Lulu had 5 spoonfuls. So if I change this to 4, it will be 4 num num nums. Okay. Yay. So that was fun. Okay, now let's go ahead and do a couple of other things. So going back to the baby class, let's add a couple of other things here. Okay, so this is particularly fun in our household because we do have a almost 7-month-old baby. So this was super fun for my husband and I to do because this is so real in our household. So we're gonna do another public integer, and this time we're gonna do poop count because we deal with a lot of that. And we're gonna set it at 0 here. And you don't actually need it in your main method because we can just do other stuff with it. And let's see, we can do a public void for cry. As we have a lot of that at our house. We have a toddler and a baby, so we get a lot of crying. And then right here, I'm going to do another print line. And this time I'm going to be a little bit more elaborate. So we're going to do name plus my string age. And did you see I put in little space here just because it prints out the name for me. So it will be Lulu plus whatever Lulu's age is. But you do have to have a space here. Otherwise, it's going to shove everything together and it's going to look really funny. Age. And then, of course, I need another space here. Plus age plus is crying. Okay. And Command Shift Enter, and it fixes that semicolon for me. And let's go back and let's go ahead and run it. You can actually run it up top here. So see if it does anything. Nope, it's not doing anything. Let's see why it's not doing anything. Oh, you know what? Because I do need a for loop. So I'm going to do for I tap, and it just starts my for loop for me. And I'm going to do 7. And then I have to, for my for loop, do another print line. You can also do a return, I believe. And we're just going to do wah. And Command Shift Enter. Now let's see if it does anything. No, it doesn't do anything. Oh, you know why? Because we have to go in here and do Lulu.cry, I think. Yes, here we go. Lulu.cry, let's do 3 times and see if something happens. Oh, and it doesn't like it. Integer, first parameter to method. Okay, add integer. Okay, cool. And let's see if it does it now. Nope, and error. Ooh, because, okay, integer. Let's see why it's complaining. And I get 2 previous declare variable. I was previous variable. I declaration. Okay, let's see if it does something. Integer I. Oh, I'm going to actually cancel that. This isn't. Okay. I'm looking at the notes I have and see if that. Let's do 8. Oh, let's just leave it at that. Let's see if that works. Ah, yes. So we actually didn't need anything here inside of cry. Hooray! So Lulu age 1 is crying, and let me expand this And we have num, 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 Lulu H1's crying, and wah, 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 wah. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hooray. Okay, cool. That was fun. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, cool. And excuse me, I had this horrible cold that I'm recovering from, so my voice is still not fantastic. Okay, so excuse me. So we started a poop count thing up here, and let's do something with it. So let's do. Okay, let's maybe do it. Fine, let's start this one here. We can do another public void. Poop. And let's do this. And we're going to do poop count. Add 1 to it. And we're going to print line. And on line, we're going to just do poop. Cool. Okay, and then okay, cool. And then we can do an if statement. So if poop count is less than, say, 3, we're going to do a curly bracket and do another for loop. And here we're going to say instead of I, we're going to do poop count. Cool. And we're going to do another print line. And let's see. So what I did is Control Command Shift, your emoji opens. I'm gonna put a poop emoji there. Sorry, this is like super childish. As a parent of a young baby, this is what goes on in our house. So another okay, so then after that, so we're doing if poop count is less than 3, then we have this for loop. And otherwise, it's going to say another, so Control Command space, then we can do another poop emoji, and says diaper is full. And Command Shift Enter. And then we're going to our main method, and then we're going to do Lulu dot poop. Oops, no, poop. Here we go. Cool. And let's run it and see what happens. So yes, we did poop and the diaper is full. So since the diaper is full, now we have to, actually I'm going to do this, eat 3, can I do 3? Let's try that. And what did my, okay, cool, yes. Okay, 3, and then here we're going to make it less headachy with the cries. And then, so we cried, we pooped, we ate, and let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so then of course we should do a change of diaper. Let's do that. So let's do another one after poop. I'm actually going to take this and let's put it up top. Okay, so we have eat, cry, poop, and then we're going to do a public void. And let's do change diaper. Change diaper. Why is it complaining? Huh. That's weird. Okay, I'll get to it in a minute. All right, so change diaper, and I need my cool. Why is it unhappy? Let me get this other stuff back. Let's just leave it at that for now. Okay, I'm just going to start over with the public void. Change diaper. Okay, so with the change of diaper, I'm going to print line. It says diaper changed. But technically, in your code, you shouldn't put emojis, but this is not really all that serious, is it? So you just have a little fun. All right. And she can have a lollipop. There you go. Diaper changed. And here we're going to do poop count is then going to go back to 0. Cool. Okie doke. All right, let's go back to our main. Come on. Main. Okay, cool. And then Lulu's change diaper and run. Diaper changed. Excellent. So we ate, and you know what? I'm going to put this one, the Lulu age one is crying up top because it doesn't make any sense for it to be kind of in the middle of nowhere. Let's just take this out for now. All right, let's see what happens. Cool. Okay, so she ate and then she cried because she was pooping, and then diaper was changed and she got a lollipop. Yay. That's about it. Cool. Okay, so let's stop here because I think my actual baby is actually awake. Thank you everybody for joining me, and until next time.